Hello, my friend. If you can't let go of the things that trouble you and you keep repeating to yourself how terrible they are or how difficult they are, it becomes very hard to remain functional. In order to function fully, you have to safeguard this space inside and around you. You have to literally learn to guard the cleanliness, the safety, the clarity, the reality, the truth, and the organization and the order of what you are and how you contact the world. And you cannot do that if you allow the world to intrude on you with all its rudeness and all its harm and all its painful intrusion that destroys that inner harmony. But neither can you just block it off or deny it or interrupt it or refuse to engage with it, because everything that's in this world and that you encounter and that comes into your orbit needs to be processed in some way. You have to learn to do that. In the same way in which your body has to process anything that you swallow and that goes into the system, in that same way, anything that you encounter, be it in person, be it online, be it in your personal world, be it in your professional world, be it even in the fictional world of books or films or series, all of it will affect you. All of it will have an impact on you. All of it, in some ways, becomes a part of you. So first point, you have to learn to be selective in what you allow to come into that world. And if you go and live on the streets, it's going to be very, very hard to control that. And if you're going to go out to parties and pubs and big public spaces where there are many people and there's a lot of noise and a lot of input, then you're either going to learn to develop a callus around you so that it just bounces off you and you don't care. And probably that means that you adopt a slightly cynical perspective to the world, a sceptical perspective even, where you doubt that anything is of real value and you diminish everything so that it cannot touch you so much. You keep it at bay, as it were, in that way. Or it will start to infest you and it will start to slowly eat away at your peace of mind. So what you will find is that it works much, much better if you learn to be selective about the friends that you allow to be close to you and how many layers you have in your life. You know, you will have an outer layer of many acquaintances and then a middle layer of people that you work with and that you need to get on with quite well, and you need to learn a bit about and exchange something with. And then there'll be an inner layer of people that you allow into your private sphere, that you would invite into your home, and that you would share your deepest thoughts with. But even in that category, you will learn to distinguish between those people you have over the years learned to trust and those people who are new to that inner world of yours. So you learn over the years to refine that system of deciding who gets filtered deeper in, closer in, and who gets filtered out. And if you do it well, then you remain flexible with that, and it is not set in stone, but you're constantly filtering it every day and allowing for adjustments and for new experiences with new people and new situations. And that, my friend, will keep you fresh and will keep you learning and will keep you on your toes. And it's good for your system to have to accommodate different views and a variety of different inputs. So all of that is good stuff. But the main thing to remember is that you need to be the guardian of all of this, that you are in charge of this system that is your existence. It is a system, and that system is incredibly influenceable, it is changeable, it is versatile, it is organic, it is dynamic, it is constantly in change. And so to begin to see how you filter things and people and experiences, and how you choose for having more of certain experiences and less of other experiences, get closer to some groups of people and put a bit more distance with other groups of people. But be careful not to get frozen in that and not to become dictatorial about it or judgmental in that process. So this is a daily way of being aware of what comes in and what goes out of your system, because everything that you take on board gets transformed into what you put out as well. So make sure that every day you spend time with people who inspire you and who raise you to a higher level of understanding. And make sure to spend your time listening or reading great books rather than books that poison your mind by making you become despairing about the world. And if you do allow these dark things into your life, make sure you process them. Don't let them become ghosts at the back of your mind. Make sure to think them through and to find people to discuss them with. Don't allow your inner world to become chaotic and messy. Always process what you're allowing to happen to you and what is entering your thinking and feeling and sensing and intuiting space, and then use all the means at your disposal to make the most of all these new materials that have come into you today. And make sure you spend at least 5 to 10 minutes at the end of the day pondering, listening to what you haven't processed yet, and allowing yourself to do a bit more understanding and a bit more filtering, so that when you wake up tomorrow, my friend, you are ready to open up to a whole new world of influences and experiences and encounters with others without dreading it, and with the knowledge that your system is fully functional and that you will know what to do with all the input and how to make it your own or discard it, and therefore to allow yourself to become transformed in an ever better, stronger way, to be able to go towards each day of your life in a frame of mind of adventure, of wonder, of curiosity, but also of care, of processing, of filtering, of harvesting the good stuff and discarding the rest. Mental hygiene, we used to call it. I call it existential filtering. Take care. Enjoy applying these ideas and practice them on a daily basis. And if you're interested, come to the inner circle, to the membership scheme, where you will get more videos and live sessions to process your learning. Take care, my friend. If you're a serious student of life, your life will keep improving. Be well.